everyone, and welcome to look number 4 of my 15 days of makeup series. Today I wanted to do something very, very bright, very colorful, and very bold, which is why I decided to go with my BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette, since it has so many just beautiful, bright, bold colors that pack such a punch of pigment. I really had a good time putting this together. The eyeshadows are super easy to blend. They work so well with one another. You can build them up in order to create different colors and it's not going to be an issue. I really, really love that palette. If you haven't checked it out, and if you want to add something a little bit different to your collection, something that really has a lot of color that you can grab in case you want a pop of color here and there, I would highly, highly recommend this one. And I'm going to be putting it together using my Sigma brush set, which is still on sale, 20% off. Like I've mentioned before, I just really want you all to take advantage of this really good deal that Sigma is offering. All right, so now that I'm done with the intro, let's get right into the look. Okay, so per usual, I've already gone ahead and I've prepped my eye with some concealer and then I've set it with a little bit of powder. First color that I'm going to grab from the palette is this beautiful orange here, which is Hippie. I'm grabbing that with my E40 tapered blending from my set. And I'm going to be placing it here along the outer V and then dragging it into the crease. In circular windshield wiping motions. I love this color so much. It is so vibrant. You don't need a whole lot of product for it to show up on the eye. I'm just going to go back one last time in order to just intensify the orange just a little bit more. Okay, next we're going to grab Dippy from the palette, which is this beautiful hot pink. Using the exact same E40 tapered, I'm just going to pat that right underneath the orange, and this is going to blend in beautifully, really, really well into the orange. Okay, next I'm going to grab my E25 blending from my set, and I'm going to dip this into Swag. I'm going to pat that on to the outer V and then drag that into the crease. And then I'm going to go back to my E40 without adding any additional color and then just blend that in, blend out the edges. So it's all starting to kind of look like one color instead of individual colors, and that is what I want. So just adding a little bit more of that purple and then blending it in around the edges. Alright, so I started adding a shadow onto the lid, but I didn't like that it was lacking intensity just by itself. So I wiped it off just a little bit. You can still see it a little tiny bit. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually take a little bit of concealer. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to grab that with my index finger, just a little bit of that, and I'm going to pat that on to the inner half of my mobile lid area. I'm going to run this all the way up to the crease. Just blend it up that way. Right, so I'm going to clean my finger off, and then I'm going to take Wicked from the palette. And I'm going to pat that on top of the concealer. And this is really, the concealer is really going to allow this eyeshadow to stick onto the eye and to pop. Okay, so now I'm going to go back with my E25 and then just blend out the edges. Okay, and this look I feel definitely needs a wing just because it's very dramatic on the eye. So a wing would absolutely make it that much more dramatic. I'm going to be using my Jante Blue liquid eyeliner in order to give myself a pretty sizable wing here along the eye. Okay, so now that the wing is in place, it is time for a little bit of mascara and some false lashes. Today, for mascara, I'm going to be using my Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions mascara. Just going to be applying a nice quick layer of that. And for lashes, I'm actually going to be using these style Bombshell from Pure Cosmetics. I really like these as well. I prefer Diva, but you know, I decided why not change it up. Okay, so now that everything above the eye is done, lashes, liner, everything, it is time to finish off the rest of the eye. So I'm going to grab my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Sparkle Nude. I ordered like 3 more of these, 3 different colors, because I just love these pencils so much. And I'm going to run this along my entire waterline. Next, I'm going to go back into the palette using my E30 pencil brush from my set. And I'm going to start off by grabbing Swag. And I'm just going to pat that very gently underneath the eye. And then I'm going to grab Dippy and pat that on top. I'm going to clean off my brush a little bit, grab Hippie, pat that off, and then blend everything together. And then I'm going to take my pencil brush and dip it into Spirit. And I'm going to pop that onto the inner corner here. And finishing off this eye look with some mascara along the lower lashes. So that completes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed this colorful makeup tutorial and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future product reviews, makeup tutorials, anything beauty related. And also don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media platforms where I love to interact with you. I am All Beauty by Sarah with an H on Instagram and All Beauty by Sarah without the H on Snapchat and Twitter. As always, take care and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye.